Hello, Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Welcome back to our channel, the perfect place to stay updated with all the latest news, analysis, and updates about our Steelers. In this space, we make sure to bring you the most relevant and detailed information, so you're always informed about what's happening on and off the field in the NFL. Today, we've got a hot topic that's been circulating lately. The rumors about the possible acquisition of Tyreek Hill, the star receiver for the Miami Dolphins, to strengthen Pittsburgh's offense. And all this comes after George Pickens' departure to the Dallas Cowboys, a move that has left a significant gap in our team. But before we dive deep into this analysis about what Tyreek Hill's arrival could mean for the Steelers, I'd like to ask you to hit the like button on this video. If you enjoy what we do and want to keep receiving more quality content, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future updates. Now, let's get straight to the point and talk about what really matters. Let's start by talking about George Pickens' departure, a young and talented receiver who made an impact on the Steelers' offense since his arrival. Pickens, who showed flashes of brilliance with his ability to make spectacular plays and his knack for generating big yardage, left a significant void in Pittsburgh's receiver corps. While his potential was undeniable, his departure to the Dallas Cowboys raises several questions about how the team will handle this situation. The loss of Pickens is significant, not only because of what he brought as a player, but also because the Steelers are now forced to find an effective solution to maintain the competitiveness of their passing game. Without a direct replacement of his caliber, Pittsburgh's offense could be affected, making a strategic move to fill this gap even more urgent. With the pressure to stay competitive, especially in a highly competitive conference like the AFC, adding an elite receiver is a priority for the Steelers. This is where Tyreek Hill comes into play. Tyreek Hill, known by his nickname Cheetah, is one of the most explosive and dynamic receivers in the entire NFL. His speed and ability to change the course of a game in seconds have made him one of the deadliest weapons in the league. Even though he faced some setbacks in 2024, including health issues and a tough season marked by a wrist injury and the absence of Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa in several key games, Hill is still considered one of the best at his position. If the Miami Dolphins decided to part ways with Hill, the Pittsburgh Steelers should act quickly. Tyreek Hill would not only bring his incredible speed and ability to make explosive plays, but would also become a perfect partner for DK Metcalf, who recently joined the team during the offseason. The combination of Hill and Metcalf could be a nightmare for opposing defenses, thanks to the blend of pure speed and Metcalf's physical presence, creating a duo that would be hard to stop. Tyreek Hill's arrival would also provide Pittsburgh's quarterback, whoever that may be, with a powerful new weapon in their arsenal. Having a receiver like Hill would radically change how the Steelers' offense could approach the toughest defenses, giving Pittsburgh an added edge to compete in key games and move up in the standings. Additionally, his ability to make quick plays and change the game in crucial moments would be a huge boost for the Steelers' offense, which needs that kind of ability to turn the tide of games in their favor. It's important to consider that acquiring a player of Tyreek Hill's caliber won't come cheap, especially given his status and impact on the field. It's estimated that for the Pittsburgh Steelers to land Hill, they would need to part with a Day 2 draft pick, which is a viable move since the team has several picks in that range. This trade, while costly, could be the perfect strategic move to bolster the Steelers' offense and keep them competitive in the long term. In addition to the compensation the Steelers would need to offer the Dolphins, Hill's contract is another factor. Currently, the star receiver has a $90 million contract with the Dolphins, which includes 2 years remaining. While this represents a significant investment, Hill would be a key piece for Pittsburgh's offense for at least the next 2 seasons. We wouldn't just be talking about a reinforcement for the current season, but a star who could be a cornerstone of the team for the coming years. This would allow the Steelers to strengthen their offense and take the next step in their development, as having a receiver of Hill's quality not only improves the quality of play, but also provides long-term stability. Now that we've analyzed Tyreek Hill's potential impact on the Steelers' offense, the question arises, is it worth making the investment? Although the cost may be high, the reality is that the Steelers are in a position where they need to do whatever it takes to stay competitive in the AFC. The competition is fierce, and with teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, and Cincinnati Bengals in their way, Pittsburgh can't afford to fall behind. Furthermore, the return of DK Metcalf to the offense has already strengthened the offensive line. But with Tyreek Hill, the offense would reach a new level, which could make the difference in close games and positively define the season. Tyreek Hill would not only bring his speed and skills, but also his experience in big moments. He's been part of some of the most successful teams in the NFL and could provide the kind of leadership a young team like the Steelers needs to take the next step. If Pittsburgh manages to sign Hill, they wouldn't just be getting a star player, but also a veteran who knows how to handle pressure and can help guide the young players on the team. Finally, George Pickens's departure to the Dallas Cowboys has left an important hole in Pittsburgh's offense. While the team still has several quality weapons on the roster, like Metcalf and other promising players, Pickens's departure puts more pressure on the Steelers to find another player who can fill that void. Tyreek Hill's arrival could be the perfect answer, as it offers not only an immediate upgrade, but also a long-term solution for the Steelers. With all this in mind, acquiring Tyreek Hill could be the perfect move to take the Pittsburgh Steelers to the next stage of their offensive development. Hill, with his speed and unique skills, would be a great addition to a team that's looking to compete at the highest level. But, as always, the question remains, will this be the right time to make such a big move? Now, we want to hear what you think. Do you believe Tyreek Hill would be the reinforcement the Steelers' offense needs to get back in the hunt? How would George Pickens's departure impact Pittsburgh's offense? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and activate the notification bell to stay updated with all the news we have prepared for you. See you in the next video.